My name's Steve Wood. I'm a director at Roaring Success, and Debbie and I here have put together a little program for you to help with being successful in outbound telephone calling. So, Debbie, tell us a little bit about you and your background.
Okay, well, I've run a telemarketing business for the last 30 something years. So over that period of time, I have learnt all the do's and don'ts of making telephone calls. And probably the main thing that I can pass on to people is the need to be prepared when you're on the telephone. That will give you confidence and it will make a huge difference to getting the outcome that you want.
Fantastic. And what's the typical type of problem that people have when they first come to the realization that they actually have to pick up the phone and talk to people? What's the typical problem that you see?
Well, they're usually terrified. And they're mainly terrified because they're not prepared, and they think, what are people going to say? They're frightened of being abused by somebody. The reality is that if you're professional and prepared and do it properly, getting abused on the telephone is a pretty rare thing.
Right.
So particularly in a business to business situation where you've got a proper reason for the call, most people are nice. It's not that scary at all.
Fantastic. Well, I'm really looking forward to it. It's a morning session where we're going to talk through some tools, techniques about how to prepare properly, how to get your script properly written up, how to get over the thought of what do I do to overcome my nervousness. And then in the afternoon, there's a little bit of time put aside to actually practice on each other. So Debbie and I are going to be running this. It's going to be a fantastic event. Really looking forward to it, and looking forward to seeing people when we see you.